the Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio GTAm. Awkwardly long name, yes, but also a very cool car. The GTAm might cost an eye-watering €180,000, yes, but it does weigh 40 kilograms less, and it generates 2 times as much downforce as the regular Quadrifoglio, thanks to its numerous new skirts and wings. Its Ferrari-developed twin-turbo V6 engine produces a touch more power thanks to new mapping, but its 8-speed ZF gearbox is fundamentally unchanged from the regular Quadrifoglios. But nestling behind its new 20-inch wheels, the GTAm does boast a carbon ceramic brake disc at each corner, and it comes on Cup 2 tyres. And on a track, says Alfa, these elements combine to make it much quicker against the stopwatch.
You don't really need to do an awful lot more than look at the Alfa GTAm to get really rather excited about it. I mean, in the flesh, in this video, I'm sure it looks great, but in the flesh, it looks sensational, this car. It looks like a proper sort of DTM car for the road. It just looks so serious. There's not that much more power than the regular Quadrifoglio. It really does, it doesn't feel like a completely different animal. It feels like the same car but taken to seriously another level, and it's delightful. It's not that potent in a straight line. I'm sitting here thinking I could do with a bit more poke actually, and I suspect the lap time might reflect that. But in the corners and under brakes, it's pretty special, this thing. But how fast is it though? As ever, I'm about to find out. There are a couple of things that will prevent it from absolutely shattering any lap records. One is the slight lack of straight line performance relative to the really big hitting horsepower stuff, the German stuff. Second is the gearbox, which is good but not awesome. Third is the diff. The diff in this car is clever, but it's not that clever. But anyway, look, let's put the helmet on and find out just how quick the GTAm is.
So with the DNA system set to race, which means full beans for everything and zero traction control, like it or not, here's the lap. Note, the fastest Saloon we've timed so far at Anglesey is the 600 horsepower four-wheel drive Jaguar Project 8, which did a 1 minute 15.2 on the same Cup 2 tyres, but carrying at least another 200 kilos. In the end, the GTAm wasn't actually that rapid against the stopwatch, and mostly that was down to traction, which it struggled with in 3 key areas around the lap. This despite it otherwise being a very lovely thing to drive. With better traction, it would have gone a fair bit quicker, especially on a faster, more open circuit, where its new aero bits would be more effective. But look, even as it is, we just love the GTAm. In most respects, it's as beautiful to drive as it is to look at. And if nothing else, it's the most desirable production saloon we've driven by some margin, even if it isn't quite the fastest against the stopwatch.